Yeah. Heck, man. American pickers ain't got nothing on me, man. Hello, all my fellow junkers, junkies, trash pickers, damn dumpster divers. So I'm out here, been pulling a few things, man, for shipping. Miss Kitty's in there packing stuff up for shipping. I'm going through, this is two or three boxes of stuff that came out of the van. You're sitting on boxes of stuff that came out of the van. There's boxes of stuff over there from another load from the van. But I came out and pulled some stuff, and then one of the things that we're shipping or getting ready to ship that's got to go out today was this little cinch. Man, that's pretty cool. That old man, it's got wear here through, but man, it's pretty dang cool. We found this up on an old homestead up the Idaho Mountains, on a true mountain man's homestead. Old boy. What is he now? He's 80. He'll be turning 88 years old this year. Still lives like it was back in 1790. But anyway, found this, and he had said he thought it would be cool if I showed it on video. And I wasn't doing a what sold video today, but I definitely wanted. This is Thomas. Thank you very much, Thomas. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, but that's a pretty dang cool thing. I can do my, we can do what sold for maybe if I do it. Oh, maybe I can't. I don't know. But anyway, thank you very much, Thomas. That was a pretty cool piece, man. He's going to hang it on a wall or something. Pretty cool. Then I thought I'd show a couple of these, couple items in here. I don't really remember what the heck we had. See, lamp, one thing. This thing's pretty dang cool. Let me see if I can get it out. That's all metal. Pretty cool. I got the base. Well, these are for us, man. I love the old paper. That's the one thing, man. When you're a junker, you're always getting stuff for yourself too, man. Oh, look at this, man. This one's this here came from a junk shop. Let me get that damn sticker off there. This old Fire King, man. It is beautiful, man. No chips, cracks, or nothing. I love the old Fire King. It's one thing I gotta, you know. I don't know if I've ever, well, I have told the story, but it might have been over the, over at the other channel. This kid, I think, got this for her, man. The old red copper sandwich maker. But years ago, you know, I've been in this business for a long time, man, 35 plus years. And back in the motorhome days, this thing's cracked up, so I'm gonna see if I can find another one of those. A cute little, look at that whole thing, man. Dude, I love it. It's all metal. I love that thing. Anyway, we used to deal in a ton of glass, man. This old boy, Ken, his name was Ken, up in Sumter, Oregon. You know, we were always known as the kids with the kids, you know, because we lived in a motorhome. If you haven't heard the story or whatever, we lived in a motorhome and traveled around for about 6 years, homeschooling our kids and setting up flea markets and swap meets, antique shows and stuff. We just traveled around, lived in our motorhome and did that and spent a lot of time out in the hills. And there was this Ken, and he sat up next to me in Sumter, Oregon, man, big flea market up there. We're hoping to make it up there this year if this plague stuff chills out. But and you can actually go back on my videos over at Idaho Hillbilly, our other channel. We have a category that is mountain junkers or resale stuff before we started this channel, and you can go over there. And there's one called Sumter, Oregon Flea Market, where we go around. The whole town turns in. It's an old western town. The whole town turns into a flea market, man. It's amazing. But anyway, we sat up next to Ken for years, man, and he sold all high-dollar glass. And we dabbled in some glass, you know, a little Fenton and stuff like that. And his main thing was Merino glass, you know, and he had just high-dollar pieces. And this is way before eBay or anything. So, I mean, back then you got a lot more money for glass. And he gave me some books, man, and schooled me on it, man. We'd sit there and talk about glass for hours. And, you know, teaching me all the stuff. You know, I was more into, when it came to glass, I was more into digging my bottles, you know, and stuff like that. A little bit of Fenton. you know, a little bit of anchor hockey, you know, whatever. But Ken, man, you know, kind of took me under his wing there for a while and taught me a bunch about the higher end glass. So we started getting into the higher end glass, man. We went big time into it. Well, in about, it's probably about 1998 or 97. We were set up in Cascade, Idaho at the flea market, outdoor flea market, man. I had 20 foot of canopy along the front, and then there was another aisle that went down, and I had one behind me, so I had 30 feet in an L shaped. And I was down talking to some friends and stuff down the aisle, you know, man, and the wind, it's a little bit breezy and stuff, and all of a sudden I heard this commotion. When we get these microbursts is what they call them, and it's where this wind just comes in and just nails certain areas. Well, when I swung around to look at all the commotion, because, man, I could hear yelling and screaming, and turned around, and I watched my 30 foot of canopy go up in the air, and you can see just the top of my motorhome, and it just crumpled up and over the top of my mobile home, my whole canopy. And, man, I just took off running down there, and as I come running in there, Miss Kitty's just standing in the middle of our booth, which is nothing but broken glass, man, and she's just crying. Just broke my heart. But we had 12 tables with 12 shelves. We had 4 tables with shelves on top of milk crates, you know, and we had them, man, on each table we had them, you know, 2 high, 2 high, 2 high, 2, 4, 6. I guess it was actually 8 shelves. 8 or 12. Anyway, it was a lot, man, and it was just loaded with high dollar glass, Merino, everything, man. It was just a beautiful, I wish I had a picture, a beautiful display. And when that canopy went up and crumpled, the legs drug across and knocked down every one of those. Broke and wiped us out to about 90% of everything. You know, I mean, obviously we still had our bins and junk we were selling and stuff, and dude, it wiped us out. It took us yeah, man, I went into the stories before, man. Pretty soon I was down on the river picking up stuff, and I started making Native American tomahawks and all this different stuff just to make enough money to get the heck out of there. But there's a little story for you, man. Anyway, so I don't deal with a lot of glass anymore, but when it comes to the old, you know me, man, squirrel, sidetrack. But when it comes to old Fire Kings, you know, and I grew up, man, my you know, old coffee drinkers and stuff. Well, I came across all these old Fire Kings. I just had to have them. An old Fire King coffee cups are pretty darn tough. I ended up buying this about a half dozen different Fire Kings. A couple of teacups, coffee cups. And one more too, man. Got a little carnival glow to it. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know what they're worth or anything. Man, they used to be dang hot, but eBay kind of ruined all that. I'm gonna pick these. This is my favorite iced tea jars, man. Little ball jars with the handle. Iced tea, man. It's almost iced tea. Well, I drink iced tea all the time. But doggy blankets. Always got to get doggy blankets. Pair of shoes that, little old potato masher. Pair of shoes that Kitty had actually found, and they were Steve Madden's, and they're like brand dang new. There's a little harness, doggy harness. I don't think I'll fit my dog. Hold well, that's a nice little knife. Oh. She's got a couple knives. She must have got these. Oh, that's a matching one. Is that other one? Got this, and then a little paring knife. Same. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sorry, man. Didn't even know I was really going to do this. And then Kitty's all, he wants to see his thing on video. Well, all right, man, I can do that. That I'm taking in, that I'm taking in. So I'll set this over here. Let's see what we got in this one. Oh, it's over here. Got this. This is a name brand with the tags, made in the USA. Crazy fishing bill hat. It's a bola hat. So I don't know, man. Just that it was made in the USA and all that. I figured I'd better try that. got there. Little security camera for the homestead. Oh yeah, and then I have to see one of these, man. My aunt. Well, I grew up, so we're more like sister and brother, but my aunt had one of these. Old bedazzler, dude. Look at that, man, and it's the real. It's the one that I used to watch the TV commercial all the time, man. They'd interrupt my Gilligan's Island to show me the bedazzler. And then not only that, I got two bedazzler stones or whatever the heck they're called. The bedazzles. I got some bedazzles too. They picked up some. Got 3 packs of the color of the eggs for the kids. Haven't showed Sissy. Got Sissy some ears. This stuff was from a junk shop, man. Little frame, man, still in the package. These sell, they're not the hottest items, but man, I sell quite a few of these. Those look like I think I got those because they're Levi's, man. They're 36. They look like chicks pants, though. Oh, and then, I forgot about these. I need to take these in. Dude, I'm not a, you know, I don't sell a ton of electronics, games, all that crap. I've dabbled in it here and there. But they had this stack of them in the thrift shop. The price was right, and it's PS4. I do love to play video games. I play with the kids sometimes, but not a ton. I got too much crap doing. If I'm going to take some time to play a game, well, I guess I play pool on my phone, so I lied. But anyway, I ended up with PS4, Resident Evil, Biohazard, Sniper Elite 4, The Last of Us Remastered, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, No Man's Sky, and Zombie Army Trilogy. And man, I looked them all up, man. They were anywhere. I got them for 99 cents a piece. And I looked them up, and they were 15 to 30 bucks. So I'm gonna take those in and sell. Oh man, I got this tablet, man. I thought this was cool. You know, I've had a lot of these metal ones. I've sold a lot of these metal ones, but this one's, which I'll get rid of this and put in a real tablet. Man, it's just a nice. See if it's worth anything, but if I can't get 20 bucks for it, I'm gonna keep it for myself. It's pretty dang nice. A book, because books don't sell. Always gotta get a book. Ain't got me a power cord in that one. There's a few, man. Just odds and ends, man. I've said it a zillion times too, man. You know, even man, in this business, as long as I've been in it, and I preached it to you guys before, is you don't have to go. You know, Kev's actually down at the junk shop right now just to see, man. And, you know, you don't have to make, you're not going to make home runs every time you go in. You know, we went in, we stopped in a junk shop yesterday on the way to, you know, because we always treasure hunting, man. You see a junk shop and it's open, we stop. And stopped in and ended up scoring TNT, he needed some pants, ended up scoring him 5 pairs of breeches. And pretty nice belt buckle and a few things, but I guarantee that I'm going to make enough that it'll pay for my trip down to Brownlee yesterday and the snacks and food that I picked up. So that's always nice. That way it pays for your dang trip too. That's it, man. That's all I got. So, oh, I did want to say I just bought myself, and actually YouTube paid for it. YouTube just bought me. So you guys for watching this stuff, thank you very much. Bought me a new metal detector. Miss Kitty is going to use, because I've got Grandpa Scott's metal detector. Miss Kitty's going to use it, and I just went ahead and picked up. I really like it's a basic metal detector, but man, basically you turn it on, it's ready to go. You can hit. It's got digital readout. It's a Garrett. It's a Garrett, what is it? Garrett something 200. You know, it's not a big fancy thing or whatever, but I figured, what the heck, man? So ended up getting that, and like I said, man, the YouTube paid for it. Or Miss Kitty says that's your Valentine's present. I was like, sweet. So I'll take that too. So thank you very much, and that should be here by Wednesday. Sorry, man. I just came out from eating lunch. So I should be here Wednesday, and then we're talking about gonna go down, get the heck out of the snow, and go do some metal detecting. the next day or two after that. But so now me and Kevin will have this. We have the same exact metal detectors, and I've been really impressed with his, man. You know, so like yesterday he was out with Cara, and Kevin found a handful of coins, and Cara didn't find any coins. So just being able to dial it in that much more, you know, man. I mean, I've had a metal detector, you know, on hand or had one pretty much my whole life, man. My father, I remember, bought me one back in the 70s, an old Radio Shack one. And I've metal detected, you know, off and on through my whole life, but never have gotten just totally serious about it. And I can't see going out and buying a $500 or $600, $300 metal this one was $150, I think. But I can't see going out and spending a ton of money on one when that's not, you know, my complete passion, man. My passion's digging the bottle dumps, digging through old barns, cabins, homesteads. But I do like having, I always have my metal detector with me to do, you know, to go around them homesteads and all that. So, but I got to fish. I've got to hunt morel mushrooms. I've got to hunt rusty gold. So it fits in there. So we'll see. So we'll have some metal detector videos coming here soon. Over at Idaho Hillbilly, we'll have some fishing videos coming here soon. The kids did a little fishing down there yesterday. Didn't catch nothing. Did a little bit of shed hunting and mainly just getting the heck out of the snow. So remember, keep your eye on the skyline and your nose to the wind. And if you're out there treasure hunting, I hope you find some color in the bottom of your pan. See ya.